Start game. Skip ahead. Whoa! Okay. I didn't know that's what that button did. So back to the beginning. What is this? Will now attempt to save the log and open... No, don't. I don't want to open my web browser. Motherfucker. This is a game that wants you to abuse quick saves, isn't it? Yup. Yup. Lots and lots of quick saves if you don't feel like playing the game fair. But again, a lot of this is just straight up blind trial and error, so whatever. I'll play and then I'm not gonna do it. That's it. So history, intrigue. We can start working on those right now. Which one was lore? Nova was okay. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. Yeah. We don't actually get to see Charlotte all that much. Like, it seems like they straight up had in mind that you see her like barely in the beginning and then she drops off from it, then doesn't come back until probably way later into the story. So now mystical and agility. But I still need to learn these. One is poison, definitely. Right now I'm kind of ignoring the bonuses. Actually, wait. I completely forgot what it was like when I sent her away. Like, what happened with the snake? I think it tried to bite me, and it did, but I got, like, helped out anyways. What do you know about lumens? Why? Dad was really angry at the Duchess of Ursel. Mommy says people are scared of lumens because they're jealous. There used to be lots of them in Nova, but there aren't anymore. Why not? I don't know. Maybe someone burned them. I do need to get these up though. So oh right, lore was actually mystical. But let's do economics for now. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchy Lazamba is a prime location for fishing. Isn't that a level in Wave Race? Alright, this happens. Don't move! Oh, reflexes failed. Grab for a stick to push a snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job properly, and poking it makes it angry. Ow. But don't worry. Oh yeah, she heals me. That's what it is. It's a milk pipe with poisonous. Hold on. How did you do that? I don't know. How I do it, I just can't. Of course I'm not. I'm just lucky you were here. Going back to Merva. Talk to your father. Okay. I guess I can go for reflexes. Alright, now that I'm able to go for this. Elegance. Elegance is the one that... Oh, it's there. Court manners and flattery. Let's do that. You review the correct readings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand. It's important to make eye contact, saying nice things to someone. Daddy? He sighs, rubbing his fingers over his forehead. What is it? I love you. He looks at you without speaking, and you begin to feel bad for bothering him with your silly feelings. Then he stands and puts his arms around you. I love you too. Aw. For this moment, you are safe and happy. Faith. Lore. I can go for lore. Lore and... maybe lore and reflexes, or lore and trade. Individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with packs of mules, others riding horses or wagons. Sometimes different wagons group together to form a caravan. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to confront a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. I have a bonus for being afraid. One of the maids approaches for your attention. Foreign intelligence failed, foreign affairs failed. It's too low. You have a Duke of Sedna? No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talas. Yeah, I brought you a letter and a gift. It's court manner of success. It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it meant something. Don't wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. She's very yielding right now. Might need to do something adventurous. Let's do that. Let's check our skills. I guess one more just to cap this off. But that one's still like, yeah. Decoration for the expression. Let's go with decoration and reflex. Reflex, I don't know. I say that, but then I change my mind at the last minute. Wait, skills. Okay, there is a bonus there. Oh wait, no, I might need this. Yeah, I failed foreign affairs, so let's fix that. Foreign affairs. History, foreign affairs. History, foreign affairs. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, and comparing their aesthetic elements. 4 years ago. Okay, 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixion, just over the Galban River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixion pushed troops into southern Marie, and they are still refusing to leave. So yeah. She tried to form an insurrection, and it didn't work. But why? Priestess of the Second Circle. 30. Single. A priestess attached to the palace's sacred grove takes part in religious services and Elodie's tutoring in faith. What is it? There are questions you have not yet thought to ask. You know that the powers of Lumen should be yours. Why have you not sought your crystal? My father said I shouldn't get involved in magic. If you don't, who will defend your domain if the Krakens rise again? I've seen signs of the future. Danger is coming. I can teach you to control your powers, but first you must seize your birthright and become a Lumen. Yes, do it. How do I do that? Must find the royal crystal. Speak to your father. He will know where it is. Dad. Once I am crowned queen. Will this ever go down? Reflexes is good. It's a... I might... I guess I could finish this one off since it's near the cap. Both of these actually. Trade and foreign affairs. although I don't know much about the military. The most important trade route is the Kavala River, which jumps to the center of your lands, and almost every duchy contains tributaries that feed into the Kavala, allowing goods to be shipped along it by boat. Yeah, I remember this one. Running down, holding a towering pile of linen, and nope. Elegance and reflexes failed. Punish her. I'm really curious. Save? Haha, yes! Save game. Bitch, name your save. Made with linen. Punish her. How dare you? What do you think you're doing? I'll have you flogged for this. Yes, my lady. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen. He's hiding it somewhere. What do I do? I will search for it. Evasion failed. The crystal is kept in the treasury under guard. They have been ordered to keep you out. You must find a way past this obstacle. Like what? Use your skills to convince them to stand aside or else dispose of them. What? Their lives are a small price to pay for the safety of your domain. You must have that crystal. Try to reach the crystal. If you fail, speak to me again and I will help you to do what needs to be done. So we need to fix, damn it, elegance or presence. Oh, I'm gonna do that now. In public speaking. I'll just cram them in there. Too afraid to focus. Too afraid to focus. Production and trade failed. Not interested. So that gives me at least another idea of how much I actually needed, because it doesn't actually say how much. Like how much you failed by. Depressed and afraid. This went down a bit, but it's still pretty bad. So we should probably do this. Meditation, reflex, there we go. Oh, wrong one. Military field. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. There must be. I was sent for. Thank you, Your Highness. I might say so. You're looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me. Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. What? Which means he's in his 30s, right? Because her dad's actually not that old. But still enough to be twice her age. I know she's a little depressed, so... I do need to fix the intrigue. Internal and foreign affairs. Novan history failed. So it was actually Novan history that I needed. Thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. The bygones, yeah. Without, it was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. Wait, what? It failed. Why? Offered to punish the Duchess of Hellas. We appreciate that you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Yeah, Duchess of Hellas. Your Highness, this is the fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. What manner of punishment are you considering? Flogging! Command her to marry an Ixion knight. This is another moment where I can totally cheat by just saving right here. But, yeah. So what would satisfy them more? The fact that... yeah, because if she marries, it puts an Ixion knight in power, so let's do that. She'll marry an Ixion knight lord of your choosing. I will not. You will if I say you will, or I'll take your title away. Her heirs will be of your blood in a peaceful union that benefits us both. Very well, we will accept this arrangement. Internal affairs failed. Banyan, Duke of Marie, Hermes. How old are you? 31. Single. Remember that my sister is not the only unmarried noblewoman in Nova. People expect me to find a husband too. So if you show me up again, I'm just gonna execute you, because I'm not putting all that time into learning swords. Wait, what's her mood? Lonely. Doesn't look all that different from being depressed. This went... yeah, this is in the negatives. Let's just do royal demeanor. Yeah. Lore failed. Novan history failed. And that's... yeah, see, now Mystical's up. Dancing. Let's go dancing. Herbs and battlefield medicine. Nope, that's another one. So right now she's depressed. And she's back to being lonely. And this went down. Conversation and medicine. Alright, might as well do that. Actually, let's just do both conversations, since I have the bonus for that now. Flattery and court manners, but not much on public speaking. But I think court manners and flattery are both came up more than public speaking. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. You learn that flattering comments have been the best when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. Convicted of attempted murder. Is she all right? His father's dead, Coruscant. He has two sisters, Duchess Consort Kigal and Duchess of Mead. Several younger half-siblings. Internal affairs failed. Murder is a serious crime, but imprison her. You have tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be in prison for the rest of your life. Yep. Clean that up. Fuck, I really did not want to actually do that. Right now she's angry. We can get public speaking up. Past the cap. Right, the owl. That's nice. So let's see here. Let's increase presence. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself. Festival of the Good Lady. We could do decoration. I guess medicine, since it's so high. Decoration and medicine. Sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. You learned that wounds, even minor ones, should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. I will parade and make a speech. I'll be the best parade leader ever. Decoration failed? And public speaking failed, even with that thing. A few polite sayings between holidays, I think everyone pretending to turn away and cheese. So we're gonna go dancing, and finally we can get elegance up. Elegance and composure. Elegance presence, I will make both of them go up. Stare yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes. Practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic and to let that energy surround you for others to share. I got a bonus from being in a yielding state. You practice, same thing. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. Practice the elegant way to hold and sip from a teacup, your pinky slightly extended for balance. Are you ready? So that's why I hold up the pinky for balance. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles and domain are here to see you. Presence, elegance, composure, and decoration failed. Intrigue plus court manners failed. How about my own age? He's about 2 years older than you. He's always nice to you at school. Bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. Fortunately, you dance failed too. You track which steps you're supposed to do when, and you trip over your own feet. Ops. You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music. Oh, what's he going to say this time? If I might have your attention. I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Not only does she protect our borders, but she has begun to address the long-standing problem of a shortage of heirs. My sister is proud to do her duty, as of course are others such as myself and our lovely new queen. You can almost hear the chorus of eyebrows being raised. May I have this dance for a lady? Just be nice. Certainly. He pulls you close, his hand possessive on your waist. Hey, as the orchestra swings back into motion. His head above yours angles down to murmur words that you hope no one else can hear. You realize that you have just admitted to all your guests that you and I are having an affair. What? If you don't marry me now, your virtue will be stained. It's not fair. Little in life is fair, your highness. Was it fair to force my sister to marry her enemy? I need heirs, and so do you. I am the highest-ranking eligible man in the domain. You clearly cannot wed your own father or uncle. Young Aloth is still a child, and Duke of Kigal is happily married. I am the only match worthy of you. You have a point. You are, of course, too young to marry until after your coronation. You need time to prepare. Don't be sad. I want what's best for both us and our domain. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There is Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of ball fields. No, Bryony. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. Sentimental feel. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? She's angry. Oh no, she's pressured. I guess we can finish that one off. New outfit. The Duke of Marie has sent you a gift. Engagement present. You open the box to reveal a little glass figure of a dancing girl, her hands held above her head. I forgot who the Duke of Marie is. Is it douche? Is it douche face? I don't know what to do. I don't like you, so smash it. Alice dives for cover as you hurl the figurine against a hard stone wall, cracking to worthless chunks of glitter. I am not a toy. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. How dare she make a move on your father? You know what? I feel like so much has gone wrong. I just want to be stupid. Trip her as she passes. You wait until it gets, then you hook your foot around to make you stumble. Unfortunately, you get your feet tangled up and end up tripping yourself, falling to the ground with a thud. Elodie, are you alright? Oh dear, she does need a bit of looking after, doesn't she? Not by you. I should go now. I hope to see more of you later. She is pretty nice looking, though. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your dad. How? Wait, what are my stats? Lonely and cheerful? Sure. Bruce Royalton. Yeah, that's befitting of a queen. Outfit. Wait, no. Skills. So I will boost. Which one? Elegance and presence. Those two. Royal demeanor. Elegance, presence, and let's see if that will work. So I can get my crystal. You are strapped into a corset and hoop skirt, and practice walking with these. The corset makes it hard to breathe and twist, and the skirt sways out of control if you move too rapidly. Yeah, corsets are dumb. You plant your feet in a strong stance, imagining that you are a tree deeply rooted in the earth. You can feel that power within you. You know that you will not be pushed aside. Necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for discretion. Accounting partial success. I really don't understand all of these numbers. Maybe I should leave them alone. Keep them the same. I think they're fine as they are. As you wish. Go. Accounting presence partial success. Accounting. You order the guards to step aside and let you into the treasury, but it was presence. They waver slightly, but in the end they stand by your father's commands. Not for long. Presence. Penalty for being willful. You practice focusing your attention on individuals as you pass, letting them feel a brief connection with you before you formally acknowledge them with a nod. You practice being aware of your environment, seeing that everything as it transpires around you, and feeling that you are in control of it all. Demons made me do it. Sense magic. I'm failing, so whatever, execute him. I don't care whether the demons or not. You're still murdering, your life is forfeit. You'll be hanged in public to prevent future criminals. And shoulders slump. Yes, your majesty. That probably means something bad's gonna happen. Let's try it one more time. You order the guards to stand aside, walk forward with your head held high. None of them dares to deny you access to your own treasury. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. You took the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. So it's not worth boosting this up anymore. Yeah, I couldn't have sense magic because, which means I actually can get it. The game is made so that I'm able to raise this before that point, before week 20. Let's do intrigue. I guess intrigue and military. No, just intrigue. Let's stick to it. Stick to one. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally, yeah. You received word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. I got the crystal. What do I do now? The crystal must merge with your flesh, binding its energy to you. It will become a part of you for as long as you live. Hold it in your hands, feel it against your skin. Place it on your chest, over your heart, and believe. Is this dangerous? My father said using magic can kill you. That is possible. What? It is possible for a lumen to attempt to channel more energy than she is capable of handling and perish. For properly trained lumen, such an accident is unlikely except in case of great need. Or failed. Bonding with the crystal is not dangerous, it is the first step on a long journey. Is that what happened to my mother? She drew too much power? I was not in your mother's confidence. I do not know, however, I did not hear of any crisis that would have required such a sacrifice. To the best of my knowledge, Queen Fidelia's death was natural, a tragic end which could have come whether she was human or not. Now her responsibilities and her crystal have passed to you. Do it. I do believe in magic, I do. Take the hold of the crystal and wish. Oh wait, no, if this is like Madoka, you don't want to do it. Wow. That you're one of us, I can train you in the use of your powers. Wait, you're a Lumen? Yep. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then the shower sparkles. Something takes shape. Before you can react, she claps her hands together, and the crystal vanishes. My powers have been handed down in secret so that I would be here and ready when you needed me. Alright, so right now, Lumen. Let's go for Lumen. Endure. Oh no, resist. Bonus for being willful. Increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. Summon a small glowing light, which you can then move around independently. Boy be left in her care. 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. It's the entire user mortar. Don't know anything really internal field again. Really tested. I am very willful. Lumen still has a great boost, and so does Intrigue for some reason. Close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside you. Practice using small amounts of magic and feeling that power outside of yourself. Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground so that you learn to sense someone else's spell and use. She is a musician, which means money. But Intrigue is a success. Instrument plus voice failed. She's actually pretty good. Accept her. I feel pretty set on increasing my Lumen powers. You learn to consciously project a magical field through your thoughts, blocking outside magic from touching your mind, but only when you have the energy to consciously resist. You gain innate resistance to light and dark. You can now see in the blackest caves or stare into the sun without going blind. The most useful of skills. Staring into the sun. You learn how to cast rays of white light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. You learn to create tiny... Yeah, I remember that one. New outfit. There we go, magical girl. We can do ciphering and get the next costume. Bonus for being willful. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged. Yes. Logistics and trade failed. Divination failed. Yeah. Alright, I've had that before. I guess we could start on some athletics, in addition to our magic. Oh, climbing, that's what I need. Adair, the young Lord of Elath, has been assassinated. What? He was shot with a crossbow while playing on the grounds of his grandfather's estate. How did this happen? Where were the guards? It's not the first time such events have happened within the realm of Ishtar. The Earl of Ishtar's first wife and oldest daughter also died under mysterious circumstances. Foreign challenges failed. Then his other daughter, very young, died giving birth to Adair. With Adair dead, the only family he has left is his second wife and their son Connor, who's 15. Go ahead, blame the Earl of Ishtar. Once it's an accident, twice coincidence, 3 times. He's either a traitor or incompetent. He's useless as an Earl. Execute him! For failing his responsibilities. His life is forfeit! Connor can be Earl of Ishtar. As you wish. He's like, okay. Not even going to argue. Not even going to give me advice. Then there is the matter of the Duchy of Elath. By blood, the nearest living heir is Talaris, the Duke of Sedna. Talas. But he's not even a Novan. One of his ancestors was. Elath is a mage duchy. You cannot afford to lose control of it. Delay. I don't want to make it about succession right now. For the moment, put it under direct control of the crown. I'll sort it out later. Now that was actual like queen stuff, but didn't really know what to do about it. Question, question, question. You stand by your father's command, so that was pointless. Bonus for being cheerful. Alright, you practice climbing fixed ladders. You learn to direct a beam of searing light from the end of a staff, burning whatever you point at. There are letters for you. Send your regrets. I'd better stay here. I guess I could go for military now. Oh man, this thing's jacked up. Alright, let's do that. Keep that there. Bonus for being willful. You learn about the types and amounts of food required. Yeah. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics, confuses, or enrages other people around you. You learn to shape light into images of things that are far away or things that don't exist at all. All my friends are at Renel's party and they don't get to go. Court manners failed. I sent Gwinnell a letter saying they couldn't come, but it was her mother to the Countess who replied. I think she's insulted. I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. Everything is always like the next week. Ah, she's mad. Just feel like changing it up. So keep going with the Lumen and military. Bonus for being angry. You study the strengths and weaknesses of your weapons. Yes, Hunter. You learn to create a powerful explosion of light, burning those caught within and blinding others who look at it. You learn how to make great use of images. You learn how to make use of images to wield your other powers at a great distance. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has declared civil war. What? Apparently she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kigal. The Duchess of Sudbury is with Lena. But Gwinnell's my friend. Sudbury is completely surrounded by rebel duchies. She may not have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. Military failed. There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. You could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Do it! Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Force on emotion, but they'll take time to reach their peak. You wanna go, bitch? Let's go! Willful and angry, that increases my military knowledge, so yeah. Also, I have magic to blow your brains out, so, yeah, don't fuck with me. Weapons and military, that's good. But right now we need to focus on military. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation, making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You study the kinds of equipment soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, and the tools to repair anything damaged. You study kinds of transport, animals, wagons, sledges, ships, boats, boots. The negotiator for the rebels has arrived to speak with you. Surrender now and I will be lenient. We are not here for our surrender, we are here for yours. Relinquish the authority of the throne, you will not be harmed. But your certain family will rule now as regents, you will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Many lives will be spared, and your domain will continue to the future in safer, wiser hands. Never! I am queen. Since we cannot come to agreement, we will meet you on the battlefield. Fine. I have magic. I can kill you all. Very angry. But it gives me a bonus, so. We'll put naval strategy, just so I can get the suit, the outfit. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. You study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and the number of crew needed for each. You study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. War rages for control of Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Your control of magic enhances your claim to divine right of rulership. Wield magic success. Your Lumen powers cause chaos among your enemies with explosive displays and waves of terror. You lack the strength to take on a whole army by yourself, of course, but they don't need to know that. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome is a victory for your side. Your forces sweep through the rebellious duchies and are met with jeers by the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed and the other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there's also a cost paid in lives. Yes! Your medical training helped you preserve the lives of some of your wounded soldiers and their captive foes as well. Total casualties were 3/4 of a battalion on your side and 2 3/4 battalions behind the rebels. I don't know how many numbers that actually is. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. They are once more your loyal subjects. I spirit bombed them. She's really angry right now. Let's tell her to take a chill pill. New outfits. Uniform. Let's see that uniform. Yeah, we got a little Frenchy Napoleon uniform that's going on there. I can keep going on just so that nobody ever messes with me again. And same with weapons, where I can stab people if I need to. So who knows what else there is to expect, so I don't know. The other important thing, I guess, would be to maybe increase my intellectual. I could unlock sports, so, you know. Wait, how did I unlock sports the first time? I think it was something here. I think it was athletics or animal handling, I don't know. But yeah. I could increase military just because that's what I have. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weaknesses. You study the effect of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. You may now tour the barracks on the weekends. You study the power of ranged weapons, from arrows to throw, fire, and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift the enemy's response. You study the use of cavalry battles as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with large animals. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a good idea! People beating each other's brains out. Knights, jousting, art, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as a prize to the winners? Gold! A purse of gold! Very well, I will draft the announcements. Leave him to his work. As you move, the king is like a servant. As you move through the hall, your eye falls upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. Divination decoration failed. That means something bad. Someone on hall duty is being lazy. Those flowers should be replaced. Continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kigal. From the Duke? No, my lady, a merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Kavala River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates. There is a little card with the box. Wait, wasn't that like an enemy? With our compliments, the House of Crayot. Our compliments. More like you pop one of the chocolates into your mouth. Mmm, delicious. Oh, ellipses. Jeez, I thought the game suddenly feel very cold. The world seems dark. Yeah, it was poison. The world seems darker, colors less bright. I think. Oh, wait, did I fail? I think these chocolates are poison. Give me some charcoal. Maid is not able to save you. Fat princess over here. Surprisingly, by being a dick, I survived longer, but, yeah. Definitely want to increase poisoning and court manners? Just how not to be done with chocolates.